Finally tonight, like turkey, trees and mistletoe, Christmas songs are a festive tradition there is no escape from. Well, this year, two of the most famous Christmas hits turn 40 years old, and one of them has an extra special significance this year thanks to ITV's Text Santa. Andy Bevan explains.
Britain in 1973. Strikes paralyse industry. Power cuts are a weekly occurrence, and a petrol crisis brings the country almost to its knees. But in December that year, two pop bands put the colour back into Britain's grey existence and put smiles on even the most miserable faces.
So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun.
Slade had already notched up 5 #1 singles when guitarist Jim Lee's mother-in-law suggested the band should make a Christmas record. Singer Noddy Holder wrote the lyrics in his mum's council house after a night down the pub.
The song was nothing like a Jingle Bells Christmas record. It was purely about what people do, you know. You know what the lyrics are, you've heard them a million times.
I really think, personally, I think that's what is the charm of the record, is Nod's lyrics.
Stand by Slade with Mama We're All Crazy Now.
It was certainly a departure for the band, who were the rockiest of the glam rockers, bawling out their hits on pop shows like ITV's Supersonic. In September '73, with drummer Don Powell only just out of a coma after crashing his Rolls-Royce, Slade began a tour of the US. They recorded what the band still call That Song in a sweltering studio in New York, singing the chorus in a corridor to get the right echo effect.
We weren't sure.
No?
We thought, no, maybe the whole occasion didn't seem right, 100 degrees outside in New York, and we weren't sure, but Chaz, who was our record producer at the time, says, I don't care what you say, this is coming out.
They needn't have worried. On December the 15th, 1973, Merry Christmas Everybody went straight to #1 and stayed there until February. It's been re-released 5 times and has been heard by an estimated 42% of the world's population. Although Slade topped the Christmas chart that year, another glam rock band was hot on their platform heels with what was to become another classic. Roy Wood's Wizard had been in the studio a month before Slade to record I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day, although neither knew of each other's plans.
I went in the recording studios early on, and me and the road crew put 2 big fans up and some blue lights. We decked out the control room with a tree and balloons and everything. I rang the band to come along with winter gear and bobble hats and overcoats and that, which they did. And we recorded it just to get a Christmas feel to it, you know.
Wizard were already big in '73 with 2 #1s, bringing spots on Top of the Pops and shows like ITV's Russell Harty. But it was his Christmas offering that made Roy Wood an international name. It spent 4 weeks at #4 on the charts, was remixed with the Wombles for the Millennium, and even parodied in a TV ad.
Hi, pack it in, will you? It's only October.
It always goes down so well with the audience anyway that you don't really worry about it. You think, well, my bank manager likes it.
On December the 15th, a new version of Roy's hit will be released as this year's official song for ITV's Text Santa campaign, recorded by groups from ITV2's The Big Reunion, with profits going to Text Santa's 6 UK charities.
Let the bells ring out for Christmas.
The children who sang on the original record were all 10 and 11-year-olds from here, Stockland Green School at Ernington in Birmingham. But those are not the children you see here. Tough TV union rules meant their places had to be taken by kids from a London stage school. The 1973 singers are now in their 50s, but with their Text Santa hats, we've brought some current Year 7 pupils from Stockland Green to join Roy on stage, finally together on telly after 40 years.
To actually have it on a compilation albums together with Bing Crosby's White Christmas, you know, I mean, that's really something that makes you think you've actually made it.
And who knows, these children's grandchildren could still be singing along in another 40 years.
Why don't you give
But let's be honest, without Roy Wood or Slade, it wouldn't really be Christmas, would it? Happy 40th, lads, and of course, happy Christmas to all of you. Andy Bevan, ITV News.
I'm sure there are many of you singing along to that. All right, that's it from the London Tea for now, but we're back with the latest after ITV News at 10. Mark Hosting.